Good afternoon, Cape Town. Are you ready for some of the most amazing cosplay you've seen in your life? Cape Town, this is not 2 p.m. on a Friday. Are you ready for the best cosplay you've ever seen in your life? All right, let's get started. Let's get started with the South African qualifiers for World Cosplay Summit and Extreme Cosplay Gathering. Gee, that energy tapered off really quick because I'm not in a costume. I'm just a fat guy in a purple shirt. Hey, oh, that got some, okay, cool. How is everybody? It has been a long day, I understand, but what I'm gonna need you to do is bring a bit more energy for what we're about to do. South African qualifiers for 2 international competitions. For those who were here last year, we did our first main stage qualifiers for the World Cosplay Summit. Now, the World Cosplay Summit is the biggest cosplay competition on the planet. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, biggest cosplay competition on the planet. This year, there will be over 40 teams competing. That's from all over the world. Now, South Africa actually has a bit of a storied tradition here, but first we want to talk about We Cosplay South Africa. So We Cosplay SA has a mission. We want to be the cornerstone to help build cosplayers up and give them as many international opportunities as possible. There are a number of international competitions around the world, and we want to make sure that there is a South African representative at as many of them as possible. It is a non-profit organization, so for you people who maybe have companies and you've got some CSI or ESG budgets, come talk to us because you'll be supporting South African arts, South African development, and South African talent. Founded in 2003, the World Cosplay Summit, as I said, largest cosplay event in the world. Now, for those people who have seen cosplay over the course of the weekend, this is next level cosplay, because not only do competitors have to make their own costumes, they have to perform a 2.5-minute skit. So it's not just step up, present, walk off. You have to create a video. You have to time your sounds and your Foley. You have to perform and tell a story. This is next level cosplay. Now, South Africa has done quite well at the World Cosplay Summit. 2018? Absolutely. These teams have flown the South African flag every year that they've been mentioned in Nagoya, Japan. So that's the first thing I need to tell you. If you're not familiar with what's about to happen, the team that wins the WCS qualifier flies with me to Nagoya, Japan in August. '19 team, we actually had a round in Tokyo, and they were in the top 8 and advanced straight through to the final in Nagoya in Japan. So, if you are thinking that this is something that you would like to do, these are the prizes that are on offer. The 2022 team actually went to Gamers 8 in Saudi Arabia as well and performed on the stages there. So there are international travel opportunities with these particular cosplay events. Now, for those who were here last year, you saw a team selected. That was last year's winners. Frosty Kitty Cosplay and Pemmican Cosplay, they went across and did South Africa proud. This year though, well actually let's take a look at what they did last year. How good did they do?
All the roads we traveled, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories Stories fade, but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way, take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. Dreams wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way, take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day.
Those are the teams that Team South Africa went up against last year. So if you think your cosplay's pretty good, that's the world stage. And you have a chance to do it because we will be running these qualifiers again next year. You need to construct your own costume, must be of Japanese origin for WCS. So if it's from a manga, anime, computer game, as long as it's Japanese, you could be there. You get to come over, we get to spend 7 days competing and playing with the best teams in the world. You will make connections like you've never made before, and then you get to be on this stage. Now, luckily, around about 2 days ago, the World Cosplay Summit guys decided to drop the trailer for this year's event. The winning teams from last year were in order: Team Japan, then Team Sweden, then it was Team Costa Rica. Now, we're gonna play a video to show you maybe some more highlights of that competition.
World Cosplay Championship, Grand Champions are Japan!
But we also have something else to add this year. For the very, very first time, we are incredibly humbled and incredibly grateful to be invited to Europe's biggest cosplay competition. So just like Eurovision, South Africa is on one of only 3 external teams to Europe to be invited to compete in Paris at Japan Expo in July. So that's what's at stake here today. We have 3 teams, 2 spots. Give them your support. Give them your energy, because we're sending one of those teams to Japan and we're sending a team to Paris. Can you give me that support? Thank you very much. Now, we have an amazing crew of judges that are going to help us decide who wins these competitions. First up, we have Baka Sakura and Fred Wolf Cosplay. Baka Sakura, Fred Wolf Cosplay, both World Cosplay Summit alums. Baka Sakura has represented South Africa in Saudi Arabia and in Japan, and Fred Wolf represented Mauritius at Gamers 8 in Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much, judges. That's the problem with amazing masks. Sometimes the vision ain't so good. Next up, we're going to start with our international judging panel. Multi-time international cosplay event participant, World Cosplay Summit Rules Committee judge, ECG representative and judge. Please put your hands together for Mayo Cosplay. Mayo, before I send you down to the table here, I only have one question. How did Team Sweden send that costume to Japan last year?
So it's actually, this is the question everyone has, but it's built like a crinoline, so you can actually, collapse it, and it's completely hollow inside. So it fits into a small box. The biggest piece is the head that has the electronics, but the rest of the costume is really small.
That's incredible. So you can actually collapse it just like a Japanese lantern.
More or less, and then taking apart a few pieces. But yeah, it's really, really well made.
Mayo Cosplay, thank you very much for joining in this year. Please take your seat at the table. To make sure that we have the right people judging our international competitions, we continue with World Cosplay Summit and ECG representatives, Teddy Cosplay and Avena Cosplay. You represented Team Germany in 2024, is that correct?
Yes.
And this is why Team Germany are here, because of the friendship they made with Frosty Kitty Cosplay and Pemmican Cosplay. So they decided to come down and support the initiative.
Yeah, that was the way.
Are you having a good time in South Africa?
Absolutely.
I'm only asking her all the questions because I don't want to do this.
I really love it here, and I'm really excited.
So you're happy to lose your passport and just stay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Lovely. Team Germany, thank you so much. Please take a seat. And finally, for the skit competition, we bring forward another incredibly well-qualified judge, World Cosplay Summit representative, ECG participant and winner, Yujikoi Cosplay! Yujikoi, welcome. Are you having a good time in Cape Town?
So far, so good. This is my first time ever to South Africa, and I have to say, you guys welcomed me so well with your friendliness, your polite. Everyone was so kind. So yeah, I'm excited to be here and happy too.
Thank you very much. Yujikoi, if I can get you to head down to the table there, please. So, early this morning, the judges themselves spent time with our cosplay teams, up close inspection of their costumes. So what you're seeing on the stage, you're seeing it at a distance. Our cosplay judges actually sat there, examined stitching, examined all the special effects that you're about to see. So they have up close and deep knowledge of our participants' costumes. Now I think we've got our running order here. First off, we're going to have Pemmican Cosplay. Then we're going to have Team Speed Stars. Then we'll have Lania Titania performing for you. Between each of these skits, there will be a 30-second break where we change over for the props for the next skit. So, if this isn't inspiring you already, hopefully these will, and you can enter next year and maybe be South Africa's representative at either Paris or Nagoya in Japan. Are you guys ready? I'll let you know, that screen is very, very thick. They can't hear you back there. Are you ready? You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. We're going to start off with Pemmican Cosplay. Thanks, man.
My head. Why does it feel like I've been hit by an angry tonberry? Fang! Where is she? Wait, where am I? This definitely isn't Grand Pulse. Why am I not a Seath? Why wasn't I turned into one? I rejected my focus. Wait, is that? It is. It's my binding rod. Fang with her taming pull and we were an unstoppable force. Always together. Oh, Fang. No one ever said the future would be easy. But I think we saw the glimmer of a dream somewhere in the sky that night. The tiniest spark of hope that we could change our fate. That moment has come and gone. I'm sorry, Fang. But I don't want you to see me become a monster.
Pemmican Cosplay. The key point about the skits for ECG and WCS is that you need to create all your own material. You can't use anything from a sound perspective or a video perspective that might be an IP violation. So you've got to create the audio, create the video, but you don't get a microphone. So you have to sync yourself to this. When you start getting combat, that starts getting complicated. Next on our stage, as we start preparing their props, we're really going to start delving into a little bit of horror with Team Speed Stars. One of the requirements for these competitions is that all of the props that you create for your skit, you must be able to get to your international competition. So while you might think it's quite easy just to make something very, very large, stagehands actually need to move these things around, and you need to pay the postage to get them to Japan. Thank you very much. The next, actually, what do you say to that? Yeah. That's just kind of incredible. And I think, look, the prize money that you win is not a lot. Like, there's none. We'll send you somewhere. We'll pay for the flights. We'll pay for your accommodation. We're not paying for the chiropractor to fix his neck after wearing that for about 3 hours. As we set up the prompts for the final contestant, this is the first time that we'll be participating at ECG in Paris. The difference between ECG and WCS, well, the main two are ECG, any content is allowed within reason. While WCS is Japanese, ECG, you can do Marvel, you can do comic books, you can do anything you like in that regard. So there's a key difference there. Secondly, ECG allows teams from 1 member up to 4 members. And if you win, we will send all 4 of you to Paris. There can also be what's called a stage ninja. A stage ninja is somebody who should never be seen on stage, but can assist with props. They can assist with moving things around, but they cannot be seen. So that is the key differences between WCS and ECG. All right. Just a couple more seconds for us to get ready here. Once we do this, judges will then tabulate the scores. We'll start talking about some of the amazing prizes that our team members are going to receive, in addition to the trips to Paris and Nagoya, Japan later this year. So I think we're just about ready to kick off. Okay. There we go. You get a peek behind the curtain at some of the magic that normally happens. There are a couple of thank yous that we really do need to actually extend. One of them is to the Embassy of Japan in Johannesburg. The Embassy of Japan has been working with us since 2018 and expedites the visas for our teams because it's generally a very quick turnaround time. We get them in, 24 hours later, our teams get their passport back with a visa, ready to go to Japan and have an amazing trip. I think we are okay. I'm getting a thumbs up. Am I getting a thumbs up? I think we are. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Lania Titania.
Attention, Fire Nation troops. At ease. Hi, I'm Ty Lee. Some of you may recognize me. I do have 6 identical sisters. But trust me, none of them can do the ha, hoya. And of course, I'm Princess Azula's best friend. Today, Fire Nation troops, our beloved princess has tasked us with running your drills. So welcome to our masterclass on how to make your aura pinker. Okay, I can see some of you are very confused, so let me demonstrate. Hit it, Mai. Earth is always loud, so you can plan a counter. Water is the element of change. A sneak attack is what's required to defeat this type of bender. Air is incredibly fast and slippery. A team assault is required to take the enemy down. There you have it. I trust I've enlightened you all on how to make your aura pinker.
Thank you. Please rip open the kit. Get them ready. Thank you very much. Lania Titania. Sorry about that. I also killed my left ear. Now, at this point, I need to acknowledge one of our key sponsors, and that is the team at Quirks. Dennis and the team at Quirks have actually given us something amazing to help run our competitions on. Quirks is an online app where you as a cosplayer can actually go in, create your own profiles, and you can start uploading photos. But one of the things that we can use it for is that we can use it for scoring. So you can enter competitions, cosplay competitions, and we track all of the scoring. So there's no questions about who voted what. It also provides an entire audit trail. We provide the marking opportunities, so we don't have to print packs and packs and packs of construction books. One of the things that you will need to do if you decide to enter one of these competitions is that you will be required to create a book that shows the progress of how you made the costume. So that's called a construction book or a build book. So digitally, these can be submitted directly into the app, and that way the judges can just sit there and flick through, zoom in, and check the authenticity as far as the character is concerned and how close the competitors have actually gotten to that character. We also want to say thank you very much to Travel Through. They are our partner from a travel perspective. David and the team at Travel Through always make sure our teams get where they need to be and our guests where they need to be, even if it takes a little bit of time for them to come down from Europe or over from Japan. We also want to say thank you very much to Comic-Con Cape Town and the FanCon crew for giving us the space and give us the opportunity on this stage to show you what some of South Africa's best cosplayers can do. And we have, they're actually our gold sponsor there, Antec and EveTech, who've provided a massive array of prizes, and we're just going to give you a little bit of hint about how cool their products are. So it's an amazing opportunity for cosplayers, not only to get an international trip, but we're going to be giving away some amazing PC prizes. For first place overall in the competition, which the judges will advise, they're going to win an Antex Flux Pro gaming case, an EveTech mousepad, EveTech backpack, an Icon Alpha Wired headset, and a Zeus Neo CE Eco Series PSU. We've got a range of prizes all the way through. So each of our teams, they're not going away empty-handed. We're going to start bringing them on stage now so you can start seeing exactly the cool stuff that our teams are going to be winning. Yeah, straight ahead. Thank you. There we go. I'm going to use our some of our handlers here, and we're going to give away some prizes. We're going to give away some of these prizes here. Okay, we're going to be giving away over the course of the next 2 days, also at the We Cosplay area just by Cosplay Central. All of our judges will, actually, two of our main judges here, Yuji Koi and Mayo Cosplay, will actually be there, selling prints, signing autographs, taking photos. We'll be giving away random prizes during the course of the weekend from our sponsors at EveTech and Altec. All right, so I'm just going to step down here in confirm with our judges if we're okay on our scoring. We have a consensus. I'd like to invite all our cosplayers onto stage, please. All of our cosplay teams, I'd like to bring them on the stage for prize announcements. Surely you want to know who's going to Japan. Okay, thank you so much. Excellent, those are the ones we're going to give away. We'll be giving away backpacks, mouse pads, etc. over the course of the weekend. Yeah, I think we should get all of our judges back up on the stage as well. There's an amazing array of talent coming onto the stage, multiple-time national representatives, multiple competition-time winners. And Sean, Frosty Kitty Cosplay, WCS representative for Team South Africa from last year, please come on up. Okay, let's just make sure we got these, okay? No, there's two of those.
Howdy, folks. Please keep your hands,
Damn.
arms, and legs.
Can I invite all of the cosplay teams to come up, please?
All time. Now, hang on to them hats and glasses, 'cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
We get the cosplayers around? It's been quite stressful, so they're probably taking a breather. Lania Titania, please. Pamican Cosplay. And this might take some time. He is quite deadly, but he is quite blind. All right, I think we will start with the WCS selection, and I'm going to ask Yujikoi to step forward so she can help present the official award of invitation. Two of them? There are two here. There we go. Yujikoi, could you please let us know who the judges selected as the national representatives for WCS?
So do I just need to give it to them?
You could tell the names. I think we can say Team Speedstars. Now, there's one piece of information to add to this particular award. South Africa, since 2018, with one exception, has had a very short window for our cosplayers to turn around, then go to Japan and compete against the world's best. This weekend, I had a chat to the team in Japan, the World Cosplay Summit team in Japan, and they've allowed the South African team to take a pause on sending somebody this year. So Team Speedstars now has 15 months to prepare to take on the rest of the world. For those of you who might be keen on entering, what that means is, if you enter our qualifiers next year, you will also have 15 months to prepare for your competition in 2027. It means saving up. You can extend your trip to Japan as long as your visa will allow. So if you would like a holiday in Japan, this is your opportunity. Compete against the world's best, learn, make friends, do amazing things, and spend an amazing amount of time in Japan. One more big round of applause, please, for Team Speedsters. Now I'm going to ask Mayo Cosplay to step forward. Mayo, who is the team that is going to be going to Paris in July to represent Team South Africa?
So we had 2 solo entries, and it was a pretty, I want to say, tight competition. But the person we selected, I'm sorry, I forgot the cosplayer name, but it's the wonderful girl dressed as Vanille. Puppykin cosplay. Puppykins cosplay.
Multiple-time representative now. Went to Japan last year, and now you're going to Paris. How do you feel?
Words.
Just words. That's amazing. Sam, you can jump back in. Thank you so much. But we've got a range of prizes here that we're going to distribute amongst these cosplayers, so everybody is going to leave with something. However, we did ask the judges to pick one team overall to win our grand prize. Baka Sakura, I'm going to ask you to step forward, please. Baka, who would be judged best in show?
Well, Leslie. Sorry. Well, Leslie Pooh, I would have to say, it is Lania Titania!
Thank you very much to all our contestants. You will do your country proud in Paris, in Japan. Lania will be back here next year to compete for the national crown. We are all going to head out to Cosplay Central for photos, so if you'd like to join us and make the next panel feel completely abandoned, please come on through. On behalf of We Cosplay SA, Comic-Con Cape Town and FanCon, thank you so much for your support. Big round of applause for all of our competitors. I don't know how many bags you've got.
One more.
Very well.
One more time, South Africa, make some noise for your countrymen up here.